and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is feeling like whoever they have met or whoever they're getting to know, it's like, I know for certain now, this is somebody that I could see myself being married to or being in a long-term relationship with. So if someone was kind of uncertain or feeling like they needed to figure out whether or not they could trust you, they have definitely figured that out. And the answer is, it feels like we're destined to be together. So hence the title. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day so far. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you. And thank you to the current members. You can find a link in the description box to join the memberships as well. Hey, Key Controller. Hey, Famous Seamus. How we doing? All right, we're going to start off with the Black Tarot. Let's see what else we've got. Hello, Kimberly. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. Hey, Brewer Kings. What's going on? We've got the 10 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Hey, Johnny. How's it going? So we've got recovery with the 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is saying, yeah, I have definitely been down a difficult road, okay? I've dealt with some people that were not trustworthy. But I feel like for both of the individuals I'm picking up on in this reading, there has been a determination or dedication to healing from those situations, healing from those betrayals or people that disappointed you. And therefore, it's like, you see each other because you recognize that the other one has gone through something similar. You feel understood by this person and they feel understood by you. There's no longer any kind of concern over, man, if I tell you who I am or what I think, will you judge me? Will it be a deal breaker? We've got someone feeling like safe with their partner. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? Hello, Quark, what's going on? Oh, I hope you do too. Thanks, Johnny. Hello, Sasa, how's it going? Key Controller, are you getting jealous? Do you wish you had a mallet? So we've got 9 of Wands and the 3 of Spears, which would be the 3 of Pentacles. This is like, I've dealt with the fact that I can't be friends with everyone. I've dealt with the fact that I can't trust a lot of people. So I feel both of you are the type to have kind of a small social circle, right? I don't have a ton of friends. I have a few very close friends. I have people that I know have my back, right? Hello, Vichitata. Hello, Sikowitz. How are you doing? Probably on your keyboard so that nobody has to listen to your crap anymore. Toodles. How's it going, James? Sorry, Johnny. I didn't mean to, like, beat you to the punch. All right, we've got the 6 of Cups. And the King of Cups. For those of you that are wondering why I blocked someone, it's because they asked me to ask the cards if they should poo in their sink, or I can't remember what the other option was, but I'm pretty proud of my comeback, so. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? No, you're good, Johnny. 6 of Cups and the King of Cups. Why do I love this combination so much? It feels to me like this is someone who has rediscovered the inner child because they've been able to address the healing they needed to, because they've been able to remove the toxicity from their life that was causing issues in relationships. This is somebody who feels like a new person, right? I don't feel like I'm encumbered anymore or like weighed down with anger, resentment, fears, insecurities. I feel like I'm pretty great, actually. Johnny, that's a good one too. Hello, Katie. I have an email address for you, wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. You're so right, bitchy Tata. How have we not figured that one out? Hello, Nick. We've got King of Wands in the reverse. The Hermit. Ace of Swords. I could be picking up on one person more so than the other, but I keep getting the sense that we have two people that have been walking a path that's very similar, like parallels, right? But different places, maybe even different timing, although for some of you it may be, especially because these are stacked on top of each other, it may be that you were going through very similar trials and tribulations in, you know, your before you met each other time, right? So like I've gone through this type of breakup, they did too around the same time or maybe a year before, but you both arrived at an inalienable truth about who you are, what life is, who you want to put up with, what you don't have to put up with. And it does mean that both of you have had some level of like hermit energy, right? No, I don't want to go to your party. No, I don't want to meet your friend. No, I don't want to go on that blind date. A little bit of the bouncer doesn't really let anybody into this club, you know? But then you find somebody who is very worth like entrance to the club, right? Make whatever jokes you would like, but this is, oh, okay. This is somebody who I could actually get to know. This is somebody who I feel like I could trust. There's a diamond in the rough, right? Is there? Ooh, good luck with that. I love thunderstorms, but they can get a little scary. What else? Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Queen of Cups. It's like it's been dreary and difficult and a little bit of a long journey, and then all of a sudden you meet somebody who is on your level, somebody who acknowledges the worth that you encompass, or you know what you bring to the table. You'll be able to tell by how they look at you. Pensive but compassionate, possibly also passionate, right? Hello, Ty. Hello, Alexandros. How are you doing? Hello, Brewer Kings. That's a weird name for someone who doesn't like intuition. So we've got the Moon, the Empress, and the Knight of Spheres, or Knight of Pentacles. The Moon is in the reverse because there's an element of distrust that lingers. When you deal with a lot of people that have lied, when you dealt with people who try to keep you stuck or trapped, or they underestimate you, or they want you to be codependent, it can be tricky to know how to handle a situation with somebody who gives off this Empress energy. So this could be your energy, it could be their energy, it could be both of you, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But this is saying, after always expecting to encounter negative intentions or people who just want to play games, I found somebody that knows how to love. I found somebody who understands the divine feminine or embodies it. It's been a long journey. It's not been easy, but I think I finally found what I'm looking for. Hello, Jimmy. How are you doing? Hello, Franz. Hello, Thor. How's it going? What else? Four of Cups, Eight of Spheres, or the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. That's a really weird image in my mind. Okay, so I hate cleaning floors. It's like my least favorite thing. I don't like mopping. I don't like, I mean, sweeping's not the worst. Vacuuming, bleh. What I just saw in my head was somebody having to change the attachment on a vacuum cleaner. So it's like a mechanical upgrade, a change, right? Okay, I'm so used to dealing with people where I have to filter stuff out to see whether or not they're lying to me. Now I've actually found somebody who, like, it's second nature to them to be honest. How do I interface with this? How do I deal with somebody that I can trust? How do I deal with somebody that I could see myself falling in love with, right? Change of the approach in order to acknowledge that somebody has kind of like passed a test or shown you that they are reliable. Thank you, James. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing? I told you. See, we got the Divine Feminine coming through. Is that backwards for you guys? I think it like swaps it for mobile. And only you. So we've got basically a filter, or if you want to look at it as a bouncer outside the club, you have to have the ability to love or be loved before you can actually try to get into a relationship with this person. But they're seeing in you that divine feminine energy, or they're seeing in you that ability to be emotionally available, express your emotions, be honest about your intentions. So there is this strong bond that is developing between these two. Hello, Andrew. How are you doing? Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility, depth, awareness, importance, value, and emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. Interesting. Okay, so there's a big contrast between what they have expected and what they have found. I think they were a little bit shocked that you were who you say you are, or shocked that you align so well, or that you get along so well. But what they found was that there is a deep connection here, or that the conversations they have with you are mesmerizing. The thing is, there is something coming up here, either for you or for this person, that is trying. It's turmoil, it's drama, it's, you know, maybe even, well, whatever. It's a bad day, right? And I feel like this is going to help define for the individuals involved that, yes, this is somebody that things are getting serious with, and both people are interested in a long-term relationship. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. Twin flame, mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. Okay, so yes, this is somebody who has feelings for you, and you have feelings for them. If that's not the case, this reading isn't for you. But this is two people who have a similar feeling. Does that mean you have to be twin flames? No, because what I'm really picking up on is the shared feelings. If you are involved in a twin flame situation, this is somebody who is victorious because they've gotten through that healing stage, and they're coming back around, very interested in a long-term relationship after you went through some struggles that felt like steps backward. But for others of you, this is saying after realizing your twin flame did not do the work, there's a soulmate arriving in your life that has done the work, someone who is able to connect with you in that more like mature, ascended way, right? Hey, Jess. That's totally why I'm chuckling, because it also said that you timed someone out for 86,000 seconds. What a weird way to say it. Anyways. Hello, David. How are you doing? Hello, Rezia. You can email me at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com for a reading. We've got the bear, which is number 15. And number 22, which is the paths. And I'm, again, picking up that this is both your energy, you and your person. Been through a lot, had to learn my lessons, had to let go of some people, had to accept some difficult truths, but I'm still able to get to a point where I know which direction makes sense for me. I know that this person that I've connected with is someone I could see spending forever and ever with, or that there's this sense that we were destined to be together. All right, this is the Romance Angel Oracle. Oh, I hope you don't, Kimberly. There's something out there for you. Hello, Invisible Dreams. I'm not doing personal readings today, but you can hit me up via email if you want one. wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. But I appreciate all of you for liking my video. We've got give your relationship a chance. So we might have somebody that has a little bit of doubt at the beginning, right? Like, why am I even trying? Everybody just disappoints me. There's always something that they're hiding, or, you know, they have different intentions than they tell me. Maybe you keep things a little bit light and more playful just to kind of make sure you don't get too close to somebody or fall in love too quickly. But the universe is showing you in signs, maybe even in your dreams, that this one is different. We've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Notice she's wearing a wedding dress. Why do I feel like this is about the two of you going off on your own? Let's get some more just to make sure. Tell me more about this retreat card. This is the Gilded Reverie, by the way. Hello, Melanie. How are you doing? Hello, David. Are you looking in the mirror? We've got the bridge, number 38. This talks about connections. And the tower. Making plans for the future, realizing this is a connection that somebody wants for a long term, wanting to build together, build an empire, work together, live together. Maybe even for some of you, they're thinking about starting a family, buying a new place. I did say they might be thinking about starting a family with you. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you. Hello, Aqua Beauty. A huge thank you to my moderators for playing Whack-A-Mole. I sure do love you guys. All right, this is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's see what else we've got for you. What else? We've got the Devil in the reverse. And the Three of Wands. Now that I can see it's safe, now that I can see you don't have anything holding you back, you're not codependent, you're not looking to be dishonest or hide who you are, now I feel like I can take action, or I can make plans. And for some of you, this is literally somebody who's going to ask if you want to move in, ask if you want to get married, ask where you're thinking things are going, but they want to be clear that they want you. They've made that decision. Two of Wands. Some of you are going to be invited on a trip. They might want to go on vacation with you. Others of you are going to find that they are making plans to live together. But this is somebody who feels like this is more than your average relationship. That this is maybe the one, right? The soulmate. Queen of Wands is in the reverse, though. Why do we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Emperor in the reverse. Five of Wands. Ah, okay. So there's a big question mark here. If you are not exclusive, the question is, are you talking to anybody else? Is there anybody else that you might be interested in? Do you feel like I'm the only one for you? Do you feel like everybody else could like F off, right? If you are already committed, this person is worried that they may not be good enough for you. That maybe you're okay with keeping things a little bit casual or even dating, but if they were to propose or if they were to say, let's live together, maybe you would feel like that's too much. Look, it's another Carmen. How are you, Carmen? My name's Carmen. Hello, no hearts. How are you? If you need a heart, I've got a little rose quartz. Had a little rose quartz heart. That literally almost went down my vent, you guys. The little, like, you know, where the AC comes out. Whoops. Got a little too excited with that one, I guess. All right, what else do we have? I wonder if Prince feels that way. I'm from Minneapolis, so that's extra great. And yes, I know Prince has passed away. Don't worry, guys. King of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the reverse. Who is this third party that has some opinions here? This King of Swords. This is somebody who's like, I don't know. I don't think you should trust them. I don't think they're good enough. This is somebody who tries to make you feel like you should question this, or somebody who doesn't think that you should actually, like, pursue this. Do you have a jealous friend? Hello, Badaby. How are you? I did fumble the heart. Oh, goodness. You're from the Netherlands? That's so cool, Carmen. Hello, dude. How are you doing? Now we have the Four of Wands. Here's what I feel happens. I feel like this relationship goes really well. Everything has their little hiccups or their little road bumps, right? But there's something that progresses, asking to be exclusive, asking to move in together, asking to get married. Something levels up, right? And then this King of Swords in the reverse comes out and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Why would you want to get all serious with this person? Do you really know them? I feel like you should maybe like take a step back. So there's this third party influence that tries to make you or your person doubt or question whether or not this relationship is what it is. But I don't feel like they have a good understanding. This feels to me like they have ulterior motives for trying to get you to doubt this person. So let's get a few from the situations deck. Hello, Amanda. Possible this reading is not for you, but also I will admit, I'm sure there are some out there that watch these kinds of readings even though they are married. Exactly. What else do we have? Wow, strong. Another divine feminine. This is like the requirement for getting into a relationship. Do you have the ability to be compassionate? Do you have empathy for others? Because I'm not learning that lesson over again. I'm not going to be the one that fixes things all the time. I'm not going to be the one who cares all the time, right? I want to be with somebody who knows how to be kind. Okay. Maybe I also want to be attracted to them. Spirit's funny today. So this feels like a little bit of a checklist to me. I want to make sure this is somebody who's compassionate, who's kind. I want to make sure this is somebody who's learned lessons, somebody who's healed from things, learned what isn't right for them. But I also want them to be attractive. I feel like this is someone saying, okay, ding, 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 we found what we've been looking for. So like, let's do this. Time to like move forward. Hello, Rachel, how are you doing? But a friend or a family member is like, no, this is moving too fast. Nope, I don't like it. This kind of meddling energy might just pop up, or they might share an opinion without you even asking for their opinion. Hello, Myra. Hello, Larry. Hello, Nick. How's it going? Thank you to those that liked the video. I appreciate you. Hello, Jory. How are you doing? So we've got family, inner circle, blood ties. I'm telling you, this is a close friend or family member who gets in your business and feels like they need to tell you that what you think is a fabulous relationship is maybe not there yet. Especially if you're looking to move in with each other. This could be someone who is selfishly advising you because they want your help with something, because they are jealous because they don't have that. For many of you, this is somebody who expects you to help with childcare. So, you know, like a sister or a brother who can't believe that you would move away for love because who's supposed to look after my kids next month? It's a little bit me energy as far as who's trying to tell you how to live your life. So be very cautious accepting advice from people regarding your love life at this time. There's somebody who is very much so just thinking about themselves, telling you how to live your life, right? Hello, Melissa. Hello, Troy. Jess, you are on top of it today. Yeah, as Rachel says, please do not repeat the same message in my live chat. You will get blocked. And probably made fun of, to be honest. Hello, Deepak. How are you doing? Look at that. We got door to value. Not only is this a love or a connection that seems genuine and is genuine, and you're able to communicate very honestly and openly with each other, there's also something here about your money getting better. You might go into business together. You might be able to advise each other, even though you do very different things. But I see you being able to have a very happy living situation, a very happy family. So if you're looking to start a family, this person is too. If you're looking to get away from a controlling family, this person will help you. There's just a very positive change for you. And I do feel like for many of you, you're moving somewhere. And it's because you found somebody who really does want to be good to you. Hello, Angel. Hello, Cyber. Hello, Carrie. How you doing? Hello, sweetie. What else? Caring connections. This is super positive. Yes, you've been through some things. Yes, there are probably still some family connections that might be a little bit tricky, or even some people who have opinions that aren't really the best of opinions. But what's really important is there's somebody here who wants to make a life with you, and they really do want to be good to you. They love you. They want to marry you. You ain't wrong, Key Controller. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Partnership. Because you've been dealing with, or they've been dealing with, controlling energy. So you have an opportunity to create a different living situation, or move away from somebody that might be a little bit overly involved, overly opinionated. Oh, don't worry, Johnny, you're good. Everyone, you're good. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. There's advice that you get from somebody and it's directly like conflicting your own intuition. And I will tell you, your intuition is the most reliable thing that you have going for you. The more you listen to it, the more reliable it becomes. But when you have a very strong opinion about someone or something and you decide to listen to other people's opinion instead, I will tell you right now, I will put money on the table. You will regret that. How do I know this? Because I've done it. There have been countless times where my gut told me, ooh, that's probably a bad idea. But my friends were like, I don't know, man, that sounds like a great idea. So what did I do? I did what they said. Don't do that. We've got somebody who's very good at listening to their intuition. So honestly, I do feel like you're going to tell this family member, that's great. I'm so happy for you that you have an opinion. It doesn't matter to me because I feel like you've already made your choice. This Ace of Wands, this is your new beginning. You can tell me all day till you're blue in the face that you don't think I should live my life this way, but I don't care. I'm going to live my life the way I want to. That's where we're at, right? You've got this independence. You've got this understanding that you're dealing with somebody that you really do love. This person treats you well. And the person who's giving you bad advice, what have you done for me lately? I don't think they've really been a good friend, or they've been not as supportive as they could have been. They're the ones trying to stand in the way of you and your happiness. I feel like there's a Ludacris song for this. Move. Yeah, totally that one. You tell this person, like, sorry, not sorry. I'm going to live my life the way I want to. Because I'm in love. And the person who I love treats me better than you ever have. Don't sacrifice your happiness for somebody who's only thinking about their own. Hello, Becca. How are you doing? Hello, lady. Yes, that's what you deserve, right? Someone who gets it. I agree with dude. What else do we have? The Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands. When I find somebody who's on the same page, who's on the same level, who understands where I'm coming from, it's a relationship where you don't have to always explain your motivation. They get it. They're not trying to make you feel bad. They know that you are operating with good intentions. So things feel easier, right? It feels like they know you care for them and you know they care for you. So you don't have to be explaining yourself all the time. Why? Because they're not carrying some unhealed baggage expecting you to fix everything for them. They fixed stuff for themselves before they got involved with you. There's good people out there. Good people who want to love you. And this is about two people finding each other just like that. So we do have a long-term commitment happening, and I feel like somebody's moving. Hello, Octavia. How are you doing? Redbeard, that's awesome. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate all of you for liking my video. Ooh. This one's aggressive. Who is this family member that's like, but I said you can't. I said you shouldn't. Some people really do feel like it's their decision, but it's your life. Whoever this is, they come running through acting like what they have to say is super important, acting like it's crazy of you to have a different opinion or to want to live your life differently. But what I think is crazy is somebody else thinking that they can tell you how to live your life. You make a decision, you know it's going to make you happy. Why does somebody else get to have a say in that? Because I do feel like this is a controlling family member. For some of you, this could be an ex, so it could be because you have children together. But this is somebody who's overstepping those boundaries, right? They feel like they can tell you something, and I don't feel like they really have that right. Let's see, what else do we want? I don't know. We'll go with the Gilded Reverie. No, we already did that. We'll go with the Kipper. Hello, Moon Bunny. How are you doing? It does, doesn't it? You are in timeout for 300 seconds. This is the perfect card for that. Just put you in timeout, Beth. Wow. Okay, so here's the deal. We do have somebody that is overly controlling. This Emperor in the reverse could be an ex, could be a family member, could be a friend, but this is somebody who goes out of their way to try to make it so that you can't make the decision you want. Tries to make it difficult for you to get married, tries to make it so that you miss your flight, tries to make it so that you can't drive somewhere. So I'm telling you right now, if you are planning to get married and somebody has made it very clear they do not support this union, ask yourself why you would invite that person to your marriage, to your wedding, to your party, because you know they're not going to celebrate. There's someone that you don't need to include in the festivities. There's someone that would not be supportive. So ask yourself if they should actually be invited. Eloping sounds like such a great idea. Hello, Speeding Disposition. Hello, Kawhi. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Anthony. Ooh, be careful with Pisces. Pisces is mysterious. So we've got somebody that's saying, maybe you don't need to tell everybody where you're going, where you're moving. Maybe just tell them, I'm on planet Earth. That's all you need to know. Hello? Oh, you want to know where I live? Well, I did not go to Mars. I know. I was talking about it forever, but I decided to stay on Earth. Yep, that's all. Okay, bye. You don't owe anybody anything. If people want to know where you live, if people want to know what your phone number is, that is privileged access information. If I've removed you from the list of people that get to know that information, that's just how it is. People in the age of social media feel like everybody needs to know everything. The real power move is don't give people information that they don't deserve to have. Don't let people know what's going on in your life unless they deserve to know. Hello, Theory. How are you doing? New number, who dis? Exactly. So we have courtship in the reverse and thief. Ooh, okay. This is not for everyone. This is for some of you. We do have a friend or a family member who would literally steal your partner from you. So what was it that I read the other day? There was someone who was working with a therapist and they told their therapist that they had finally met this great guy. They were falling in love, total like golden retriever energy. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And then a couple weeks into telling the therapist about this great partner of theirs, they get a notice that says, I can't be your therapist anymore. And then they find out later that the therapist stopped working with them and then went and stole the boyfriend. I'm not telling you that's exactly how it's going to go for you all. What I'm telling you is, if somebody tells you that you shouldn't get married or that you shouldn't move in with somebody, tries to make a really good partner sound like a bad person, ask yourself what their motivations are. Are you trying to steal my person? Are you jelly? Yeah? Are you? Somebody here is jealous. And I'm not even going to say it just has to be somebody your age. For some of you, this is a mother or father-in-law or would-be who wants that person for themselves. And you can judge me, but it happens. Like more than I think our society would like to admit. Yeah, right? People are wild. This is the Crow Tarot. What else do we have? Okay, but real quick though, what kind of peanut butter do you guys like? Creamy? Chunky? I was just having this debate with a friend of mine and realized that I don't really have a choice. I think they're both great. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So we could have somebody who's saying that person doesn't make enough money, We could have somebody saying, I don't know if they'd actually be loyal to you. We could even have somebody that says, you shouldn't marry that person because they hit on me. I would be very careful. If someone tells you not to get married because your person hit on them and you have seen nothing but good from that person and you maybe don't trust your friend, trust your instinct. Because your gut's probably telling you that this is someone who's trying to create drama because they're jealous. These are choppy waters, my friend. I want you to be as honest with yourself as you can be, because there are plenty of people who get into, I'm comfortable blaming the outside party, but I'm never going to blame my partner. We do need to be honest with ourselves about whether or not we are accepting mistreatment from a partner just because we want to be in a relationship. In this instance, what I'm picking up on is somebody who's saying you shouldn't get married because they want to crack at your person themselves. They want to be with your person. Yeah, that could totally be it, Jess. Because I don't really like that for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but I do feel like it's better. This is going to be so weird. So I had a donut once in Minneapolis. I can't remember the name of the place, but it has a pink facade. Maybe Glamour? Anyways, they had a peanut butter and jelly donut. And on the top, they had little, like, pieces of peanut, right? Chef's kiss. Hello, Krishna. How are you doing? All right, so we do have this jealous third party who may try to convince you that you should not invest in this any further, or that you shouldn't choose this person. Oh, that's not your soulmate. You've misread that. Especially if your friend reads tarot. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I'm seeing. There is somebody here who is intent on finding a way to convince you that this is not your person because they are jealous. Your intuition will contradict what this person tries to tell you, because your intuition is quite certain that you have found the person that you were meant to be with. So don't let somebody else talk you out of it. Thank you, Jess. If you are looking for a personal reading, my email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. And thank you for liking my video. We've got the Star and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is wish fulfillment. Don't let anybody talk you out of your wishes coming true. I do feel like this is the right timing, divine timing at work, and you feeling like you have finally found somebody that sees you for who you are, somebody who treats you with respect. Devil in the reverse. They have let go of anything that would have prevented them from loving you in a genuine way. All right, y'all, I'm getting hungry. I gotta go, but I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I hope to